You wouldn't believe what I discovered when I opened that drawer. It was a small pink bracelet with the name Maya on it. I never had a daughter. My husband, David, said he worked late every night. But that bracelet was not mine. I felt my heart stop. Why was there a child's bracelet in his drawer? I asked him, but he laughed and said it was a gift for his niece. But I knew he was lying. His eyes looked away when he spoke. That night, I could not sleep. I thought about all the times he came home late, all the secret phone calls. Then, at his company award dinner, a little girl ran to him and called him Dad. I dropped my glass. Everyone turned to look. The girl had his eyes. She had his smile. I felt the world spin. My husband had a second family. And I never knew. My name is Amora. I am 30 years old. I have been married to David for 5 years. We lived in a beautiful house with a garden. I thought we were happy. David worked at a big company. He was always busy, but he said he loved me. Every morning, he kissed my forehead before leaving. Every evening, he came home late. I cooked dinner and waited. Sometimes I ate alone. I told myself it was normal. He was working hard for our future. But deep inside, I felt something was wrong. He never talked about his day. He never held my hand anymore. I asked him if we could have a baby. He said, "Not yet. We need more money." I believed him. I trusted him completely, until I found the bracelet. That day, I was cleaning his study. I opened his drawer to find a pen. Instead, I found a small pink bracelet. It had tiny beads and a silver charm. The charm said Maya. I felt cold. Who was Maya? I searched the drawer more. I found a photo of a little girl. She had curly black hair and big brown eyes. She looked like David. My hands shook. I put everything back. I did not know what to think. Maybe it was his niece. Maybe he forgot to tell me. But why hide it? That night, I asked him gently, "David, who is Maya?" He froze for a second. Then he smiled. "Oh, that's my sister's daughter. I bought her a bracelet for her birthday." He kissed my cheek and changed the subject. But I saw his hands tremble. He was lying. I knew it. I decided to find the truth. A week later, David told me about the award dinner. His company was giving him an award for Best Employee of the Year. He was very happy. He said, "Amora, you must come. Wear your best dress." I smiled, but my heart was heavy. I still thought about the bracelet. I still wondered about Maya. I wore a beautiful blue gown. I put on my gold earrings. We went to a big hotel. The room was full of people in suits and fancy dresses. David held my hand and introduced me to his boss. Everyone praised him. They said he was a hard worker, a good man. I felt proud. But then I saw a woman across the room. She was holding a little girl. The girl had curly black hair and big brown eyes. My heart stopped. It was the same girl from the photo. The woman looked at David with a strange smile. David's hand suddenly tightened on mine. He whispered, "Stay here. I need to talk to someone." He walked towards them. I watched him bend down and talk to the little girl. She laughed and hugged him. I felt the ground disappear. Then the little girl ran towards him. She shouted, "Daddy!" Everyone heard. The room went quiet. David turned pale. The woman tried to pull the girl away, but it was too late. I walked towards them. My legs felt weak. I looked at David. "Who is this?" I asked. His mouth opened, but no words came. The woman looked at me with pity. "I'm sorry," she said. "I thought you knew. I'm his wife. This is our daughter, Maya." I felt like I was hit by a truck. My husband had another wife. He had another family. And I was the fool who believed his lies. I could not breathe. The room spun around me. David grabbed my arm and pulled me outside. "Amora, let me explain," he said. His voice was shaking. "I met her before you. We were separated, but she got pregnant. I tried to leave, but she kept the baby. I never wanted to hurt you." I looked at him. His eyes were full of tears. But I felt nothing. "You lied to me for 5 years," I said. "You made me wait for a baby while you had a daughter. You made me believe I was your only wife." He tried to touch my hand, but I pulled away. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I was afraid to lose you." I laughed, but it was not a happy laugh. "You already lost me." I walked back inside. The woman was still there, holding Maya. She looked at me with sad eyes. "I didn't know about you until last week," she said. "He told me he was going to leave you. But I see now he was lying to both of us." I looked at Maya. She was innocent. She did not deserve this. I knelt down and smiled at her. "Hi, Maya. I'm Amora." She smiled back. "Are you Daddy's friend?" she asked. My heart broke. "Yes," I said. "I am." I stood up and looked at the woman. "Take care of her," I said. Then I walked out of the hotel. I never looked back. David called my phone many times. I did not answer. I went home, packed my bags, and left. I filed for divorce the next day. It was the hardest thing I ever did. But I knew I deserved better. I deserved the truth. A year later, I moved to a new city. I started a small business selling handmade jewelry. I made a bracelet for myself. It had a charm that said truth. Every day, I looked at it and remembered. I learned that secrets destroy trust. I learned that love without honesty is not love. Sometimes I think about David. I hope he is a good father to Maya. But I do not miss him. I miss the dream of a happy marriage. But now I know that dreams must be built on truth. One day, I met a man named James at a market. He was kind and honest. He told me about his life without hiding anything. We started dating slowly. He always told me the truth, even when it was hard. I realized that real love does not need secrets. I am happy now. I have a peaceful life. I have a business I love. And I have hope for the future. If you are in a relationship, remember, honesty is the most important thing. If someone lies to you, you have the right to leave. You deserve to know the truth. Always.